Transgenderism as a cause has become widespread and polarizing. Some feel it's important that we decide what sex we are independent of biology's allocation of it. The other side thinks it's a travesty, often for religious reasons or because it's not easy to understand. There's a position in the middle of these two points of view that probably most of the population would quite happily reside in. Instead, the overbearing leftists have lifted the issue to absurd levels of interaction with our day-to-day existence and have tried mandating the behavior of the many to accommodate the wants of a few, particularly in language and social interaction, but also in medical understanding and practice, and with a seeming full suspension of belief in the laws of biology. This is the same side, it's worth noting, that prize protection of the environment and collective health based on the science of biology and ecology. On the other side, the bullies of the right have used widespread distaste and distrust of the issue to demonize a tiny subsection of the population and create smoke where there is no fire. They encourage the publicity of left-leaning positions, using specific examples of tampons in men's toilets and transgendered swimming competitors to polarize positions. The absurdity of the left's insistence on encouraging their wasteful discourse and anti-progressive position gives the right's champions the ammunition they need to divide the voting base. Worse, it leverages the reasonable middle ground's fright of the transgender community's attempt to subjugate language and societal norms and forces them to side with a bad choice either way. For a lot of people, the result will be to accept the lesser of two evils, hence Trump. The right knows this. It's why they coax the embers of irrelevant social issues that don't impact most people's day-to-day lives, such as immigration or transgenderism, keeping the focus on unsustainable positions for the majority and implying support for untenable points of view on normally reasonable people. It allows the right to pursue the real agenda of widening the wealth gap between the rich and poor, with the poor willingly voting against their own self-interests to ensure phantom issues are not manifested. The far left is as guilty as the right here because they are grooming the issue as a pillar of their identity. The clapback is that moderate people take the common sense way back to their perceived normalcy. That's Trump. So now the world is stuck with this asshole for 4 years?